Wishing everyone a happy new year. So the year 2025 completes for our markets over 10% of gain against a prediction of 10 to 12% for the year. And we are now in the stage to see how the 2026 year for our NIFTY and the Sensex. As discussed earlier, the year of 2026 may give a net close about to higher percentage of 9 to 10 is our prediction for the current year. Anyhow, the highest bull case scenario, lowest bear case scenario. So these and all actually may be discussed in the due course. So that will be anyhow through the way of sharing the reports, through the way of discussion in the forums, discussion in the meetings, in all the way. We will be sharing the information about what may be the highest point that NIFTY and Sensex can meet for the year, as well as for the lower side also will be discussed. Anyhow, the day 1st January 2026, this is the pre-market outlook discussion, taking the first session on the 2026th year. With a positive note, we can see our markets are going to open, despite there are mixed trends in the global markets. With this intensity and with the major thing that was happened in yesterday's one, which was one of our and final date in our key dates for the month of December, we have provided based on the behavioral analysis. That 31st December, high and low will speak the trend or will write the trend for the next few sessions at least. That means maybe earlier January trends may be set because of the break on either side of 31st December 2025 candle, which was predicted and informed you all well in advance before it was happening. And even the 30th of December high end also having some impact, but when compared to 31st one, the impact from the 30th day's high and low will be somewhat lower. So you can focus both the dates, but mainly on 31st days high and low. Based on that high and low, which side, based on the closing, at least in the 15 minutes is required, the direction is getting by the NIFTY means or Sensex means, there onwards the trend may be expected to be continuing in the same side. So the NIFTY's trend may be set based on this action, and the trades also can be decided based on the confirmation provided by the way of breaking the 31st. That means yesterday's high and low. And for the opening session, we have given some scenarios here for the day. If the NIFTY's open is above 26,190 means that would be a good signal for the index to visit the prices of 26,250 or even 26,300. Provided it should not get back or get below to the point of 25,950 as its core intraday support. In another scenario, if the NIFTY opens anywhere between the high and low of 31st candle, that is 25,950 and 26,190 means it may be until the either side is getting broken as described earlier. So it may be swinging between these particular tight range, and this may be termed as a very sluggish or a neutral way of or sideways kind of trades. Once the either side is getting broken means you can follow the same direction where the break is being faced or experienced by the NIFTY. And in the rare scenario, if the NIFTY moving below the point of 25,950 as the support of the day, there may be a chance for it to drift downward further to 25,800. And if the 25,800 is getting broken, there the 25,700 may be the final chance to seek the support for the Nifty. So that and all the scenarios based explanation one can follow before taking the trades. And positionally, as long as the Nifty is holding 25,700, nothing to be worrying about the trends, particularly for those who are maintaining the positive or long trades, and either in the cash segment or a derivative segment. So the 25,700 below break consecutively 2 days in a row is needed for getting a trend or setting onset of the negative or a corrective phase of trend. For that is very, very important. Otherwise, as long as it is holding, the chance for revisiting 26,300, we have been keep insisting this particular position based advice for the prolonged recent past sessions, and almost 2 times the Nifty attempted towards 26,300, and this is the third time. As long as it is holding this 25,700, this is only the fate for the Nifty to follow, otherwise nothing to change. So that is the confident, the particular 25,700 based advice we are giving, and so one can follow based on that. From the sectoral front, major sectors including the yesterday's continuing the yesterday's activities like oil and gas, automobile, metal, bank, IT, FMCG. From the FMCG selected stocks, even on the realty also selected stocks can be focused. So these are all the sectors maybe moving the markets today. The day traders can focus the stocks like JSW still based on technical behavior, Hindustan Petroleum also based on technical behavior. Our recommendation under the model of fortune picks for the Hindustan Petroleum has got achieved in yesterday's one. So that was around 30% of return we have recommended. That was accomplished yesterday. So NBCC based on news, NCC, GE Shipping, Berger Paints, Reddington, all based on news, and sale based on the behavior. The sale also, the recent swing trade recommendation got achieved in yesterday's move. So that's all for the stocks to be focused by the day traders. Don't forget to keep the stop loss on every transaction. It is very, very important to protect your capital as well as to enjoy the good or a better risk and reward. So take care of your positional trades as long as the levels like 25,700 and all getting held by the Nifty, and take the trades based on scenarios we have discussed here for the day trading. So wishing everyone to have a prosperous, blissful, and profitable year ahead. Thanks for participating in today's session. We can see some queries fallen that can be addressed now. So very low sound was the feedback. I hope the session actually conducted with a good amount of volume in explanation. JM Financials holding. So that is the only stock-based query here. And see, for the JM Financial, we also recommended. So that, yeah, it is still maintaining the positive trend only, nothing to be worrying. And you can follow the support around 147 and majorly 143. So that can be maintained as support, or you can even accumulate further if you want to do, or if you can able to infuse some funds. Otherwise, you just keep holding it because the stock may be trying to reach the 153 within today or tomorrow. So that can be utilized to book the profit. So that's it. We can conclude today's session. We'll meet again tomorrow. Thank you for participating. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.